Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of Kit Conspiracy. This is the leftover kit from the Simple Stories What's Cooking collection. And I have it all right here to share with you. So I think I got 5 layouts done with this kit. And I haven't even pulled this out since I was at a retreat working on it. So let's look here. Let's get organized. Sorry, I should have had this organized before we hopped on, right? Okay, so I'm just going to start with the full sheets and pull those out. I've got, in this kit, we had 2 sheets of every paper. So I have this What's Cookin' 4x6 elements. And I definitely used this card out of the other sheet. And then it's got this pink on red. I've got 2 sheets of this brown and pink and goldenrod, which I don't know. And then this plaid goldenrod color or mustard color, whatever you want to call that. It's not my favorite sheet of paper, but I did actually set it aside to do a double page layout. So again, this is a week where I didn't get all of my photos scrapbooked. I have some photos of my son doing a food project for 4-H, and I accidentally left a portion of the photos at home. So I didn't get that one done, but I still got 5 layouts done, so I kind of ran out of time. Also for the week. Okay, looking for the full sheets. Looking for the full sheets, people. Maybe there aren't that many full sheets left. Okay, there's a full sheet of this polka dot, which I think is really cute. I do like a good polka dot, and it's a stripe on the opposite side. I actually have a little bit more than half of a sheet. I think this is about 7 inches. So that could go with a double page easily. So that's really kind of cool. And then I don't know where my mind was when I was doing this. Here's the second sheet of that first one that I showed you that I used the pink card out of. But my mind was not definitely was not with me, because I don't know why I didn't cut this, why I didn't leave this pink one in here, and I cut both pieces. I don't know what was going on with my head. So anyway, normally I try to use one sheet for the cut aparts and the other one for the backside. In this case, I failed, but it is what it is. I do have a full sheet of this one. This is the 3x4 elements, and it's got this red diagonal plaid on the other side. And I did use it for this Hey There Pumpkin card. So I do have quite a bit of this. Another one that could be easily turned into a double page with a little bit of decorative element on the sides or something to that effect. So I have quite a bit left over of this kit, and having 2 pages of each was really helpful. So this one I cut out a couple of pieces, but I still have quite a bit of the green. I did end up using, again, I should have probably cut them all out of one, because I don't know. Maybe, you know what? I used all the 2x2s on a page. So this particular sheet that's cut up, I did use a bunch of these 2x2s on one of my pages. So that's why it's cut into bits and pieces. I have quite a bit of stickers left, especially all of the little words. Mostly because a lot of these words were very family oriented, or specifically fall. So I have family, food and fun, gather together. I sure love my family. This house is my home. And none of my photos were related to any of that. They were all either recipes or my kids doing a 4-H project. So yeah. But I was pretty proud of myself that I used a border. That's something that I don't do all that often. Okay, so I did use a couple of the titles. The one that said recipes. I can't remember what the other one said. I tried to get this yummy on a page multiple times. But yeah, I have quite a few of those left over. I have quite a few of the chipboard pieces left. Yeah, I only used like 5 chipboard pieces. but that's okay because I still have plenty of paper, so I have plenty of places to use it. Oh, actually did I use even less chipboard? Because, or did we have chipboard elements? Because there's a couple, oh no, this is the, not that, this is actually in the wrong envelope because I combined these page pieces in with the other ephemera. This is the brads. I could not find my brad packaging when I packed up my desk at the crop, so I just threw it in here. So these chipboard pieces came with the brads, but I did use quite a few of those. And then I have quite a few of these pieces left over, and this is kind of a mishmash of the, oh, you know what? This is funny. Here's the decorative brads. This is the brad packaging. This is the page pieces, so I guess what's missing is the ephemera bits packaging. Anyway, you know, when you pack up in a hurry, that's the way it goes. So here we go. So this is from one of the 3x4 cards. An extra jar, which I think that one's super cute. A house. I've got a piping bag. A tiered tray that's decorated. The place setting. Happiness is homemade. A couple of journaling spots. I think we had some journaling spots also. Close knit. An oven mitt, salt, or maybe that's pepper. Home. This was from the 2x2 cut aparts. I didn't use every single one, so I saved the ones that I did not use on my page. On my page. I'm looking at a turkey and saying plate. There's a house, spatula, some leaves, cupcakes. These are leftovers from some stenciling that I did on white paper that I did for one of my layouts. So I like to keep those all together. That way I can use them on another page if I end up finding more photos or whatever. The other pepper or salt shaker, I'm not sure which one's which. I'm going to say that's salt. Pumpkins. There's some other bits underneath there. Spices, cups, looks like a fruit cake. Here, let's eat family. Best Homes and Gardens cookbook, which I used the chipboard one. I think it was a chipboard. Not a chipboard out of there, but there was a chipboard one, I think, in here. So I don't know. Some of these motifs are definitely duplicated in varying sizes or colors. So I definitely used that book. It might have been off the sticker sheet. Some trees, tea kettle, stack of plates, admit one pie, more to the 2x2s. Some more of the tree, a dining room, florals, a couple of journaling spots, a cabinet, gather, a stove, a big oven mitt, some tickets, measuring spoons, a mixer, which I did use a mixer on a couple of layouts, but like I said, the motifs are repeated. The charcuterie board or cutting board, and then it's a cutting board. It doesn't have any meat on it. Anyway, eyeglasses, a scale, a pie, a refrigerator, a wall of rolling pins, more tickets, and a leaf, and a little heart, and another oven mitt, another salt or pepper shaker with a journaling spot. This has the kitchen conversions on it, which I used the larger one of these. There was, I think, a 4x4 of that, and I really liked it. So I used that, especially it was on a page where we altered a recipe. Another place setting, an oven with a whole wall of goodies above it. This, I believe, is cookies, but to me it looked like baked potatoes with pink frosting. I don't know why. Every time I see it, I think of a potato. What's cooking? I think that was from something else and it just got stuck in my kit. A tiny salt and pepper shaker. More likely to use that than the big ones. Some hearts and some leaves. Oh my goodness, they don't want to get off my desk. And I just trimmed my nails and my hands are dry, so I can't pick anything up. Hearts in a piping bag, love, another pie, and a couple more hearts. And that is it, you guys. I did use a lot of this collection, although this collection was quite jam-packed. If you saw any of my videos, I did add some wood veneer that I got from MK. MK originally sold this kit, and she may still have some, I have no idea. But she sold it with a pack of wood veneer that was all kitchen recipe type of wood veneer. And so I had those pieces, and I realized that if you bought the kit from her for Kit Conspiracy, it did not come with those pieces because she only had a limited stock of those quite a while back, and that's when I got mine. So usually we try to pull stuff from our stash to make some kits, and then that's how this whole thing started. But then we kind of ran out of things that we both had on hand, and so we started using kits that are pre-made, or kits that we could bundle and maybe offer in the shop so that everybody could play along. So next time we will be doing a combination where we're pulling 2 kits from our stash that may not be exactly identical, but very similar. So maybe we're both using a red on red tone paper or a wood grain paper or whatever, but they may not be the exact same. So we're doing that for 2 weeks, and then we will have 2 kits that are pre-bundled, and we will tell you where to get them because I don't think she's going to carry them in the shop. So anyway, that's what I had left over from What's Cookin', and hopefully I can get back to scrapbooking these last few photos of food. I've got an apple pie in there. I've got my son. I'm gonna cover his face because he doesn't really want his face showing, although old videos have his face on it. He's making meatloaf, an apple pie for his event, and I need to find his certificate that he got for it. And there's the meatloaf getting ready to go in the oven. I do also want to document a couple of recipes that I really like, which is our chocolate family recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and then some scone recipes. But I didn't get that done. We'll see if I can get it done. It probably won't happen until January, so we'll see. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Come back tomorrow and check out what we are doing for the last couple of days. In November, we are using a little bit of the Wherever page, the Ultimate Page Kits. So we just have 2 days to do that. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.